On November 10, 1999, the Mars Climate Orbiter, a $125 million satellite, disappeared into the Martian atmosphere. Years of work brought to a sudden halt as we are set back in exploring the solar system. It was a travesty to say the least. Why did this happen? Engineers failed to convert some measurements from inches and feet into meters. At the core of American culture, one thing reigns supreme: tradition. Carrying on what came before us. Don't fix what isn't broken. However, the imperial system, feet, inches, miles, pounds, Fahrenheit, is broken. It's outdated and an absolute mess to deal with. Let's start with why the metric system works. The metric system, or the International System of Units, operates on a fixed rate of conversion. Every measurement has the same set of prefixes, and it's all in base 10, making conversions quick and easy. Celsius is much easier too, being based on a 0 to 100 scale. This is a huge help in trading and communicating data. After its inception during the French Revolution, it slowly started taking over the imperial system, and by the end of the 20th century, the US was left in the last 5% of countries to not adopt it. To give credit where it's due, we tried to change. In 1975, the U.S. Metric Board and Metric Conversion Act were put into place to help the U.S. learn more about the metric system and make the change. The problem was, unlike everybody else, we made this change voluntary, and surprise, surprise, nobody volunteered. In 1982, the board was disbanded. Satellites aren't the only thing this affects. Besides making science education more difficult by having students learn two measurement systems and forcing companies to spend more money making two sets of products, one for the US and one for the metric system, this ignorance has also created much larger catastrophes. In fact, the CDC has reported 3,000 to 4,000 children are taken to the emergency room every year for accidental medication overdoses by caregivers confusing milliliters for teaspoons. But, as is human nature, we keep banging our head on the wall until the wall breaks or our head does, while everyone else has built a door. We seem to be so content with being behind. Who needs change if things are fine the way they are? Nah. Change is for meters. Not for me.